This is probably the saddest video I will ever film. Sorry, I'm trying to choke back tears because of just the massive amount of time that the three of us have put into these levels. Is upsetting, to say the least. So I'll give you a rundown to the best that I can with what has happened. So we are building a story together, a 3-player multiplayer Minecraft level with a medieval type story. And today Minecraft crashed, and we hadn't logged back in because I had a different class, and then before going to level design, we got back into it, and the file for the game for our level was corrupted. So, as you can see, with these chunks of just everything, it was corrupted, and so we did a Google and found a way to get our level back so we didn't have to rebuild everything. But basically, looking at my level, I still have to rebuild absolutely everything that I did. Same thing with Casey and same thing with Eli. So it's a little devastating because we put a lot of hours into this. I lost a lot of sleep over this. Because we were trying to make it massive. So, first things first, I'll tell you the story. So the story is about a king, who calls upon the villages of his kingdoms. Ohanda, which is my kingdom. Fowls, I think is Eli's, is Casey's, and Mai is Eli's. And so, I'm the Ohanda character, so this is where you start. You're supposed to start in this house. This is the house you start in. And so you go up to the king here. Hey, this is my king. And if you talk to him, the king has asked for our greatest warrior. I'm sending you. Take these items and do not disappoint your village. So this is a command block under here. Unfortunately, to have it only specifically talk to me so that it doesn't also send Eli or Casey a message, it has to say, it says whispering, but he's not really whispering. That's just the only way Minecraft would allow us to do that. So we get these items. 2 tridents and some diamond boots. Because you need both of these enchantments that are on it, the channeling and loyalty, and you need Riptide. And you need the books for Frostwalker. The boots for Frostwalker, so I'm going to put those in my inventory. And I'm going to set my game mode to survival, right? So if you go around, there's also other people. There's this little girl, and she's like, "Oh, I'll help you make it back soon so that we can play again." Once again, it's the fact that she is, I don't want the message to show up for both Eli and Casey that it says whispering. This is not supposed to be here. It's this, this is supposed to be here. And a message was supposed to play, actually no, that's not correct. Oh, I was gonna play. There was a woman that was standing there that says, good luck, and then at the front gate, which I have to go find, if you excuse me while I go find it. It looked amazing, I just want to say that first. There used to be a soldier that stood right here. There's even a pressure plate. And he would say, good luck, my fellow sister on your journey. So this doesn't work. Cool. So this is supposed to teleport you. And now I have to fly to it. That used to work. It would teleport you straight to, I built that whole village myself, by the way. It's supposed to teleport you to here. Right on that gold block. So, boop, we get teleported, right? Just pretend, since everything is arrived. Right, okay, cool. So, I haven't actually put in, like, the story or, like, a little trigger thing to tell you what you're supposed to do, so I'll just tell you myself. Oh, so you see that? That's what my boots do, they create ice. So if you look down, though, as you can see, those magma blocks, they don't allow you to, stand on, it doesn't allow ice to happen. And I can't get out, as you can see. I cannot swim up, I'm stuck at the bottom. I do think I might have to add like another magma block here so that you can't jump on top and then safely return onto the glowstone. So the whole point of that is to make it so that you have to follow this path, as you see here. So the ice, you can walk on the ice. Ooh, why did that happen? That was not supposed to happen. That was strange. I fell through the ice. I tested this. This is supposed to work. Okay. Why did that happen? Okay. Anyways, that's weird. I'm gonna have to retest that. Just not today. I can't look at this. I'm so incredibly morbid and sad, and I don't want to look at this ever again. So, you're supposed to follow that glowstone path. I tested it. It worked. I don't know why the ice keeps breaking. So, that's what that does. So then, okay, cool. So we made it through, right? Okay, so then we go in here. Oh no, what happened? Oh, there's strays. Right? So you have to use, oh, okay. I'm almost just really bad. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, no. Sorry. Just make sure. Okay, cool. So I died. It does bring you back to the village if you do die. That's planned for now. It might change. I need to keep inventory or set keep. Anyways, that one is supposed to happen. I mean, it was. So you fight enemies. Alright, cool. So, you're supposed to kill them, and you can collect their stuff that they have, which will help you in the future. We have a shop. We're going to build a shop system that allows you to get stuff. So what we also have is secrets. Secrets and sacrets, right? So so stuff like this. So mob drops, there's a crazy guy in town that allows you to, that will buy things from you. Sorry. So there's a secret somewhere in here too. I'm sorry, I just have to energy to do this video, and I wanna cry. So cool. Okay, cool. So there's like a secret, right? And there's leather pants, so you can take those on your journey. You can buy armor and potions from the guy. Okay, so I'm just gonna stay in creative, but so as you can see here, there's a hole that drops you off to nothing. If you fall through it, you die. So now you have to use the Riptide one, and you have to be in the water, and you yeet across to the other side, and that's how you get across caverns. So this is my tutorial level to kind of teach you how to use the items the king has given you, because you'll be using them throughout the entire level. There's more levels that we just have. I don't want to talk about anything right now. Alright, so now we're here, right? And it's like, oh, no, but like I can't go anywhere. I'm fine, just to make this faster. I can't go anywhere. There's a wall. So there's these pressure plates. What you have to do is you have to build a snow golem, and I'm just gonna cheat it in. Can you tell how enthusiastic I am? So now, cool, so now he opens it. I'm gonna have to make some sort of like stepping ladder for you to get to so that you can build. And it's like, cool, okay, so then you go through, and shadam, you did it, you made it. So now you're here in the village, right, that we built. All of this by hand. I'm not even joking. We built this, all this is part of our full together milestone level design thing. It's part of all of our levels. It's just part of the story. It's not needed at all. But we built this entire thing. I can tell you exactly which house I built too. I built that. I helped build it. I built that one. I built that one. I built some of these along here. I helped build that one. I built the walls and put all of the set design on the walls, the fire, the lamps, and the little flags. I built that building. That's my ambassador building. So once you get here, you have to go sleep in this house, because this will be the house that you can teleport back to from levels, as well as your own village. Like if you go back to your own village, which I don't think you can, but it's so that you can. It's so that if you die, this is where you come back. You can also come back here at any time, as you can see here. And you can buy stuff, so you can buy potions and like whatnot, which we haven't got that set up yet, but we found a command block thing that will let us do it. I built this. I put all the trees up. Every single tree that you're seeing I put up by myself, all of them. The only thing Casey did was put these around the bottoms of it, but I built all the trees. I built all the lamps. I built this thing. I built this and helped build it at the same time. I built this one right here. And now for the thing. So, the good thing about the kingdom, right? I pretty much helped build that too. Oh, I didn't even see this. What the fuck just happened? Oh, sorry, I cussed. I'm just really mad. What happened to me? That was strange. Cool, so I see that trees were moved. That house has been moved. This must be the rest of it. No, just a house was moved. And so the barn is messed up. Oh, that house was moved too. That wasn't there originally. Where did that move from? Must have moved from. So you can see, yeah, it was. There's a chunk missing right here, because that's where other cryptid stuff happened. And this is where it is, right over here. Oh, also one of Casey's archways. Also some of his pathway got misplaced. So there's that. So if you can see my village from here, but my render distance is so poor that it doesn't really matter. I have really low render distance. Cool. So that's great. Can't wait to fix that. I want to cry. Also this. this is incorrect. Is it? No. No, it's not. Cool, so it's like you get here, right? That's a pressure. What is that? Oh, no, it's not. It's just sticking on the ground because of the pathway. So, you come this way to the kingdom, which I pretty much built this entire thing. Let me tell you what I did, right? I built this archway, I built these stairs, I built the entire building. Eli built these windows, Casey built those little icons for our villages. Eli built the mountainside that it's on. Eli built this tower, I built every single other tower, I built the roofs, I pretty much built this whole thing. So I'm glad that none of it got messed up, because I would have actually said no. Oh, cool. So, this is Eli and Casey's character. So they're like, you all supposed to get here at the same time or whatever, and this is where you all meet. I built pretty much all of this as well. I built these stacks and piles of money, and Eli built this one, and I added the diamond and whatnot to it. I built that pile, Casey built that pile, I put all the picture frames up, Eli built that chandelier, I built that window, I put all of the lanterns up, and Eli built the chair that you see. So it's like, cool. Shatan, you made it to the castle. Ready to talk to him. Yes, Margaret, it is you. Welcome, all warriors. I have summoned you here to send you on a quest. A dark wizard is threatening our kingdom, and I need you to locate and defeat him before a terrible fate befalls this land. It's dangerous to go in a group of 3. Take these items, that is. Go save the kingdom of Anai. That's the kingdom's name. Also, if you find any kachows while you're out there, make a note of them, as they are a symbol of power. We put everywhere. Actually, I can come show you. That's totally right. Behind here, there's a kachow. So there's secret kachows in every single level that we are going to build, and we're going to put books in these chests. So as you can see, there's different shulker boxes here, and this shulker box is for Eli. He gets this axe. This is my shulker box. I get this helmet of water breathing. And I'm gonna put on my head. And Casey gets an elytra for flying. Because it goes with our themes as our villages. So that's what we get. And each side is gonna be a oh yeah, there is. Everyone's gonna get a book and quill so that they can write down how many kachows they see. So far, I think we have 18 up, if they're even still there. So that's what we did. We had finished this today, literally today. Eli was the only one left, and his game broke and his computer broke, so he closed Minecraft, and he was the one hosting, and it corrupted absolutely everything. And at first, we had lost it all, and we were going to have to rebuild all of it, but now it's just fixing. But my village, which is on yonder this way, is completely and utterly messed up. I mean, you have no idea, but half the stuff that you're looking at is not where it's supposed to be. This whole section is 100% wrong. This entire section is 100% wrong. This over here, this pretty much entire section over here is wrong, as you can tell with the brokenness of everything. The other thing I should mention about my town is that there's also secrets in the town. Which, as we have learned, is technically, I have to find it. There it is. So, in each pile of barrels, as you saw, there is, an armor. Because when you start, all you have is a weapon. So if I was, against those skeletons and I had this, it's good. It's so that when anybody ever plays it and they, go through the trouble of walking around the village, they can find the armor. I have to move those pants. That was too easy. That's not supposed to be there. I have to break everything. Oh cool, they're gone. There was a... oh, no, they're still here. But there's the boots. I have to destroy all of this. Because none of it is right. Everything has a specific placement due to spacing and trees. And now I have to remake all of it. That gate is not even supposed to be over there. It's supposed to be right here. And now I have to do everything over again. That's my level. Oh, I should also talk about the snow particles that are constantly falling from the sky, as you can see. It's snowing in this village 24/7, which is done by a command block, which I have no idea where it is because everything's moved. The command block just makes it so that in a certain radius it snows. So that's pretty cool. I was so happy today because we finally finished this. We spent hours, I'm talking about hours. I also totally underestimated how long it would take to build this village. It probably took me about maybe 12 to 15 hours to build this entire village. And it took me an extra maybe 15 or 20 hours to build the kingdom. Of course, it went a lot faster that I had help, because the kingdom is a shared story bit. But still, the amount of effort that it took to place every single one of those trees, and the amount of effort it took to build these houses, because they're all just cookie cutter and they all have to follow exact design sets, and it's awful. I can't even explain to you. Actually, I can go here. I can show you the amount of effort that Casey has put into his level. This is Casey's level. This is his village, I should say. And that's wrong. That's completely flipped. This is all wrong. This took hours. I just watched him place this stuff. That's wrong. That whole section that you see here is wrong. His elevator doesn't work anymore. He's an elevator. Cool, right? Yep, it's gone. This random plot of land and these open gaping windows are also not supposed to be here. And now I have to find out how to get back to, oh, are they still in here? I wonder. Nope. Oh, okay, well, I don't know where it is. The amount of effort that Eli put into his village is very impressive. When he does his video, you'll see that. But that's all I should say, since there's 23 minutes. This video is already super freaking long. I just want to die. Because I spent a lot of time and all I want to do is cry. Because I just can't believe that this happened. And of course it's nobody's fault but ours, right? Because we decided to do it like this. Instead of just building it on our own. It was just way cooler to have this 3-person multiplayer story map. We also plan on putting little journals that you pick up on the way that tell a story of like warriors that went. So, anyways, thank you. That's my level mark. Goodbye.